Right then, let's see what's behind this. Oh, it's spire in a hat, space robot pirate in a hat. Because I'm playing Steamworld Heist, which is the successor to Steamworld Dig, a game which is really kind of entirely different from this one. So the first game in this series was an eShop game that appeared on the 3DS, and it was kind of a bit like Dig Dug, I suppose is the best way to describe it. A kind of mining game in which you're chopping away through layers and layers of soil with your axe, and you have to upgrade it and all that stuff. There's an overworld thing, and it was a fun little game. I only played it very briefly, but it got very well received. Rather than doing a straight up kind of successor, this is something different. This is actually something that's much more akin to like a 2D side-scrolling XCOM, in which you take control of a small squad of space pirates, of course, and you have to take out a bunch of junker ships and whatnot, because... see if I can move this to ricochet off something. Yes? No? What's positive? Oh, here we... hello. Right, I've got to get this exactly right, time it perfectly. Back of the head. Love it. Yeah, so I'm taking control of two guys at the moment. We're near the beginning of the game. It's very simple touch style control. So I'm going to, for example, touch anywhere on the screen. You can see where the orange line is. That's my movement allowance. The blue is going into an additional sprint, just like XCOM, and it means I won't be able to fire my gun that turn, so now he's getting shot in the face as a result. But they're both in cover, kind of. I'm now going to use my main guy here. I'm going to tap on the enemy, and then I have to tap again to confirm. You can see there's a little bit of drift, a bit of movement, so you have to tap again when it's lined up with the bit of the body you want to shoot. So there is a kind of reflex, twitchy aiming aspect to it as well. I'm going to tap on the door, tap again, the guy will run across and open it and reveal, oh god, more. I'm going to dive into cover here, but it means I won't be able to shoot. This game, I've only been playing it for a little bit. The touch controls already seem very intuitive and make a great deal of sense. So we've played a load of, console games that have been brought over to mobile before. We're no strangers to this. And to be honest with you, some of the best translations are often strategy tactical games that work via turn-based movement, because this simple kind of tap approach, he lost his hat there, is ideal for touchscreens. So I'm going to move through here. He's going to open the door, crouch. Now I can take a shot. So I'm going to just pop up here and bam, straight in the face. He's exploded into a million bits. I want to also move over and grab this. There we go, I've got some goldy swag stuff. Don't quite know what it's for, but we'll soon find out, I'm sure. I should probably try and climb up here and go through this door over here. That looks like the best thing to do. I think we've cleared this room. Anyone can see anything else? Speak now if you can. Nope, I think we're good. Let's get up here. We'll sprint all the way up here. And let's have his little mate follow. Obviously, it looks brilliant. I mean, these visuals are lovely. This sort of comic book styling neon stuff is just fantastic. I couldn't like it anymore. Animation's beautiful. Oh, he's facing the wrong way. Sneak attack. Oh, satisfying. Right, here we go. Tapping his heat. You can also see from the way that the reticle's bouncing here, if I just move around, I can ricochet shots. So I did it earlier on, which is a really lovely touch. So you can do like trick shots, essentially. Bouncing stuff off of the side of walls, which I think was first brought to my attention as a cool thing in the not very good film Alien Resurrection, when someone ricochets a shot off a bunch of barrels in space. Specific reference there, but oh, look at that, devastating. This guy's got a kind of hand cannon, which is a broad spread weapon, so it's a bit like a sort of sawn-off shotgun style thing. Let's open these boxes and get my stuff. Should have enough water by now. We're going to get paid, pocket all the swag, and head for an escape pod. Oh, this is the escape pod. Right. Excellent. So I'm going to... if I want to end a turn prematurely, I can hit guard here at the bottom. So that's ended his turn, so I can now get my man back. Oh, I accidentally tapped on the dude. That way. And I can press guard, ends the turn, and we're both out of here. Similar in some ways to Invisible Ink, almost. Which was another game, turn-based strategy game, that started out on a PC or on a console and came over to mobile and works phenomenally well. And I suggest you all go and check that one out if you like your turn-based stuff. We've been a bit lucky here in getting some genuinely excellent... open all to continue. Alright, I better do that. Let's have a look. Some genuinely excellent console ports, because that's not always guaranteed. I'm always going on about it, but very often they don't work very well on iOS. I'm about to play the Formula 1 game. Formula 1 2017, 16, whatever it is, has just appeared on iOS, and from the outside in, it looks like an actual complete port, pretty much, of the console version, which is bold. A bold move, I would say. And I don't know if it's any good. Might be brilliant. Who knows? But we'll have to wait and see regarding that one. Now, I'm docking with my own ship here, so I'm back on board. I've got a little captain sitting at the top here, and this is where I'm getting my missions dished out. I should also mention that the robots themselves are really charming. They speak to each other in this garbled voice, and the jokes are actually funny. I've already laughed out loud a couple of times. I've only been playing it for like 15-20 minutes. I'm really impressed. I can understand that why it got the love that it did, because I've been talking to folks who have played it, the original version of it, and they gave it a lot of love on the old 3DS, and I can see why. So here's my ship. I can now move from here to the outskirts. I don't know what's going on the outskirts. Let's go and talk to my driver. Wonky, what's going on? We got enough water for now. Good. Swing by Gat's bar, see if we can get what we need. Oh, we just have to charm Gat a little bit. Alright, let's get out of here. Aha! So I've docked with a little space station thing, so I can now go and talk to this geezer here. Thought I told you to stay clear of this establishment, Faraday. Oh no, of course, problems in this bar. I've got gallons to spend, so it's the water that acts as currency, I guess. Okay, hopefully we're going to get some missions from this dude. Scrappers have hit us hard. They even kidnapped Mosby, a moisture farmer. Yesterday they stole this month's supply for the bar, and now I won't be able to pay the Royalists' water tax. Well, I should probably go and pirate some people, shouldn't I? Let's go and talk to this dude. You. No stranger to hard work. I need to, I think, probably recruit more people. That's great. Yeah, we could really use some of your skills. Ideal. Get this crazy guy on board. He's got a hat on. He's got some funny red thing sticking out of his ears. He's in. Oh, no. I can't get him. I need more reputation to get Sally. Oh, bummer. I have to say no. So clearly, I have to go and do more missions. Weakest dishwasher. And in order to get the esteem that is required to recruit some people. I'll have to do that. You know what? I am actually looking forward to going forward and playing this. This is going to be cool. I've got a train journey later on today. I'm totally playing this. It's going to be cracking. Anyway, we will have a proper review up at some point once we've actually played it a little bit longer. Thank you ever so much for watching. Sorry about the gap, by the way. I was off doing other things to do with conferences that we do, but I'm back now, and I'm here to stay, goddammit. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.